Hi, thank you for joining us on part number 4 of a series of prophetic words that the Lord has given us. These things are already written. They're on our website and have been on our website this whole time. But earlier this year, I felt like the Lord really wanted me to bring these back out again. They're too valuable. There's too much encouragement. There's too much power that is there, just sitting there, and in a way, almost untouched or not remembered. And so the Lord asked me kind of earlier this year to bring these back out, and then some of my staff kind of prompting in their heart as well to look at those again. And that's just kind of the way the Lord works a lot of times. I mean, we're not an island to ourselves. God put other people in our lives to help us to finish as well, just like we're helping other people to finish. Does that make sense? We want to finish our race, keep the faith, and what was the third thing? Anybody know? I fought the good fight. I kept the faith. I finished my race. And so each one of us has a part to play in somebody else's life to do that, to help them to finish their race, to keep the faith. And what was the third thing? Sorry. Keep the faith. I fought the good fight. I finished my race. I've kept the faith. Yeah, there we go. So those three things. And so other people in my life help me do the same. Finish the good fight, keep the faith, finish the race. And so anyway, so it was prompted again to do that, to bring these out again, to record these. We're doing these actually for a Sunday morning worship gathering. And this one came right on the heels of the 2020 election. This was actually of January 1st, 2021, before the election was certified. There's a lot going on with that because we're talking about, America and God's plan for America and what all our history is on earth and what God has used this nation for, even though He's used all of our nations, all the nations around the world, nation of Israel and so forth. But it was looking about what the corrupted people were doing to this place, along with what He did to other nations. And so there was a lot of media corruption and propaganda and all kinds of stuff from talking heads throughout United States. A lot of the media around the world was just flat out lies. The whole thing about fake news. Well, we don't realize how much of the stuff we hear on television is fake news. It's an agenda. It's a mockingbird media kind of thing, and so now we know. Now we're being aware of the corruption that's going on too. So anyway, so during that time, right after 2020, before the inauguration in 2021, this was like January 1, of this year. It's very short, and this to me is I put a date on here of 2025. I feel like this is for 2025. And, Lord is in charge of fulfillment, not me, but I just kind of put like, Lord, this is like for 2025. This is not for today. Here's the words of the Lord. It's entitled, My Judgments Are Final. My judgments are final. What I have declared, I will bring to pass. My name will be praised in the heavens and on the earth. Look up, my people, my children, and see the hand of the Most High raised in victory. Does not the Lord reign? Does He not rule? My appointed shall crush His enemies. He shall not hold back the destruction I have decreed against the evildoers. I love those who love righteousness. I keep those who desire truth in their inner beings. Why would I leave them to the devices of their enemies when they belong to me? No, the day has finally come. I say to my true sons and daughters, do not be afraid. Even though, again, this was January of 2021, and it's yet to come, how applicable is it as we see things unfold? And it's kind of like the old saying, hindsight's 2020. As things start unfolding, it's like, wow, God spoke that long before it ever even happened. And this is yet even for the time to come, and we'll we'll revisit that probably during that time and see how, Lord, you're the truth, right? Amen. God bless.